Hey, Benton here, working on another project here in Unreal Engine. The goal of this project is to do another level design, focusing more on set environmental design and having a little bit of some gameplay. I'm calling it A Knight's Journey, just something super simple, where it's going to take setting for a knight who is in a forest, arrives to a castle gate, gets inside the castle gate, has to complete a mini puzzle, and collect the relic and leaves. So something super simple, um, and integrating skills that I've been learning over the last few months now. So in the level here, we just have your player start, and this is just the blueprint level. I blocked it out to a few different weeks. First week, starting on getting the gameplay, as well as the blueprint parts nailed down. Later weeks, I'll focus on fine tuning that, but I want to make sure that I have the majority of the blueprints written for what I'm trying to do. So the first one is the key. Key will open the gate. Once you get through the gate, you're then going to have three different puzzles. So you have this puzzle. Well, you have three pedestals. This pedestal, and this pedestal. I'm not sure where the balls went that I had. It should be here. There was a save file that got not corrupted, but it didn't save like it should have. So I'm trying to find where those are. Let's see. You can see just clicking on this guy. This guy's the puzzle manager. I'm setting up for the different puzzles here. There's supposed to be 6 different elements that they're connected to. Let's hit play real quick. I'll show you what I got. So you grab that key, you see floating there. You go to open the gate, and then we'll just play it one more time. If you go to the gate beforehand, you'll see that it doesn't open, and it shows locked for the printing. And then you pick up the sword, and you're able to walk around. I think what happened is it didn't save a previous file I had. In a previous class, you could see through the recording that I have with my teacher, you're able to pick up a puzzle and then walk through the 3 different glass things, and then this glass wall would fall down. So let's see if we can find that real quick. There's a glass wall. We'll grab our puzzle pieces. And so we'll get this guy, grab the glass wall. We have that glass wall, so now it's attached to that guy. This glass wall doesn't have a start and end location. So we're gonna grab this guy, make it 1200, 2500, and we'll make it 50. Just so we have flat even numbers to work with. 1200, 2500, 50 for the start. And then for the ending, we're also going to have 1200, 2500, and then we're going to do actually -10 is what it's going to end at, because we want it to descend down. So I'm just going to grab this guy real quick. We're going to center it, just to make that a little bit easier. Flip this guy around. Move forward. And we're going to grab these keys. So we'll grab what this is, puzzle piece 2, 3. And we'll just grab these 2 for right now. So essentially this guy is saying it's going to check based on these guys being picked up. And if it's picked up, then it's going to turn green. So we'll go ahead actually and just open the blueprint real quick. get rid of these guys. Okay. So the basics of this part is we create a custom item for the event to collect it. It's going to add 1 to each time the item has been collected. And it's going to check if it's been collected by a branch. One time it's going to check if everything is true. It's going to unlock the sword. And the event for unlock is printing a string and changing the lights, which has a macro set up to pull down the glass wall. Upon actor overlap, it's going to enable input to press E. Otherwise, if you're outside, you won't be able to press E. Change lights is pretty simple. Just input point light. It's going to change the set light color to green right there. Check puzzle pieces. Basically, you look at a local boolean inside the level. The input here for the puzzle pieces, it's going to assign from the local boolean a variable. It's going to loop and check each time. If there's something that's unsuccessful for the target, it's going to break. But each time it's going to loop, it's going to check. And if it is successful, then as we can see back in the event graph, it's going to do once the unlock sword. And then for this guy, to be able to get this guy attached, you have to go to the third person character. So I'll be talking a little bit more about that in future weeks as we modify the player. So we'll go back into play, test that real quick. But yeah, so the player will be in the forest. He's going to walk up, he's going to walk around, he's going to eventually find a key. Whether he finds it first or he goes to the gate opens. So I was going to pick up the sword, oops, because I haven't created the barrier yet for that. But still it'll work with what I'm trying to do. So if I run over here and I press E, may not claim the sword, but I gotta unlock these first to do that. So there's a few kinks that I'm working out. From that reset you saw, it took away some of the items that I'd set up. Obviously some coding to go through, but that's what the majority of my development has been set in this week. So next week, moving forward, I'm going to go a little bit more into set design to be able to get some play testing, get the feel of the level, how big it's going to be, what it's going to look like. And then I'll come back the third week and I'm going to start working on the blueprints again for those specific areas now that I've blocked it out, and fine tuning, making sure it works with the environment that it's in and having more customized shapes.